Now, here's the thing, because I talked and met with a business owner for 2 hours yesterday. And I proposed to him, here is exactly the steps you can follow to get the very thing you've said you've been chasing your whole life and have yet been able to accomplish. And the business owner said this is everything that they've dreamed of understanding. And it resonated in detail with the absolute struggles of what they've not been able to accomplish. Like, resonated so clearly, so concisely. And then the final moment of true conviction, true commitment was presented. I said, are you willing to alter your schedule and spend $29,995 to come the first week in January to lay the foundation so 2020 can be the year that changes the directionality, the impact, the opportunity of a lifetime based on what you've heard over this 2 hours? He paused. He looked me in the eyes and he said, I'll need to think about it. Now, let me ask you a simple question. What is there to think about? Let's break this down. I'll tell you what there is to think about. When I asked to explain that comment, he said, well, you see, I've paid consultants $100,000, $200,000 a year, and what they delivered to me did not bring value to me, and I don't want to make the same bad decision. So that led me to a question of him. Who are you going to trust this time around to make the right decision? He said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, think about it. Who is your inner circle? Who are you going to talk to that's going to help you decide if that's a good decision or poor decision? He said, well, myself, I want to think about it. I said, you mean the same person that thought about the last 2 previous bad decisions is the person you're going to rely on to make the next decision that you just sat here for 2 hours saying you've never heard this more clearly. You've never understood what you need more specifically. You've never had it shown to you so impactfully that you were blown away, and yet you want to go home and you want to think amongst yourself so that you can rely on the same person that made 2 previous bad decisions in bringing people in and did not deliver value to you. And you're going to trust you, the person who you're really mad at for paying that money, not setting proper expectations, not having an intentional outcome, not participating on the front end to understand clearly and concisely what they were supposed to deliver to you. You're going to rely, just so I understand, on that same person that screwed up the previous 2 deals, which is yourself. Now, obviously, there was a long pause and a blank look in his face. And this is the moment of the hard questions. Grant Cardone talks about asking the hard questions. You see, I said to him, look, I don't care if you come or not. I just spent 2 hours of my time trying to help you understand and frame what you would like to manifest in your life. You had clarity, you had understanding, you had awareness. We related to every single mistake that you've dealt with, every single trial and tribulation and pain point you have today. And you concluded this was the most concise, precise conversation you've ever had. And yet the reality is you do not trust yourself enough to make a good decision because you, my friend, have made so many poor decisions. Now, the reason I bring this up is this is the trap you all find yourself in. The people that break through to the next level recognize they made a bad choice in the past. People who break through the next level understand through diagnosis and breaking down how they made their bad bad choice and what they're looking for from an information source or from an influence source so they can make a better choice the next time around. And if you've not done that work, then you're going to continue to make bad choices